All right, man. Dmitry Bivol says that he would prefer to take on Arthur Beterbiev than the Canelo rematch. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video, right? So let's pull it up. So hold on, let me see if I can find this real quick. Here we go. So a lot of people saying, well, Canelo off the hook for not fighting, having to fight Bivol. Um, so it says Dmitry Bivol prefers Beterbiev fight next over Canelo. I mean, he had many years to fight Beterbiev, and it didn't happen. That's all I'm saying. Probably after his surgery, he liked his chances. And can't rule out Anthony Yarde having a good shot at beating him. He says, of course, I feel great in my training camp. Everything is okay. We have everything for the great training camp. Said Bivol to fight about his upcoming title defense against Gilbert Ramirez November 5th. I feel confident and I have enough sparring partners, everything. I'm in Abu Dhabi for camp. It's good to be in the mountains. It's good for conditioning. Of course, I do everything to be great shape and good feelings. Sometimes you don't know how it will be. Everything is okay in training camp, and on the day of the fight, something is wrong. But we try to do everything to be perfect, said Bivol when asked if there's a possibility of him not performing at his high standards as he did against Canelo. Quote, I believe I could beat him. I have good skills. I try to do everything to beat him. I felt I was on that level, which I was against Canelo. Now people know my level is good before they didn't even think I was good. I try to be better every time, of course. If you're worse than last time, something is wrong. You have to tweak something. I'll try to be better, of course, in the fight against 0-2. I just respect him as a fighter. Nothing more people said about Gilbert Ramirez. I had to respect him because he's a champion at 68. He's a big deal. He has 44 fights, 0 losses. It's a big deal. This is what motivates me to beat him. I want to be the first. I didn't see this fight, said Bivol when asked if he felt Canelo has shown improvements since their hot fight when he battled Gennady Golovkin last September. It's not that I don't want to see. It's because the fight was when I was in camp, when I was preparing for my fight against Zurdo. I have to focus on Zurdo. If I see a fight in my weight class, it's not good feelings for me because I wasted my concentration and everything. But when Canelo had a little bit more chance because he's younger. Golovkin is getting older year by year. Well, I don't know. I don't want to think about it, said Bivol next if he believes Canelo will give him a rematch next year in May. I want to fight November 5th. I want to win this fight and still move forward, not come back and fight the guys that I beat. I want to move forward for my goal, another belt. First thing I would insist upon having neutral judges, said Bivol manager Vadim Kornilov about rematch with Canelo. That was just the main thing that worried me in the first fight. Dmitry doesn't think about that. He doesn't want to worry about the judges. That's not his job in negotiations. That was one of the main points that we were talking about because we never took a fight because of the money. We took the fight because we wanted to get more respect and attention of the boxing world. Fighting Canelo was for number one or one of the top guys get that attention. Okay, it's just too much at this point. I'm ready to goddamn gone belt. Um, so we get to. He said, of course, for my soul and my pride history, I want to have the belts. I want to take my chance to fight as many belts. People ask if he prefers to fight against Beterbiev over his next match over rematch with Canelo is great. Yes, said Bivol and asked if he would be a stamp of how great he is if he can win one more belt at 75. He's huge, so huge, said Bivol. So basically, he said, you know what he said. So, I mean, Canelo can walk away or he can wait to see if he beat Beterbiev and get a rematch. I mean, even if he lose, I guess, people still, I don't know if people still want to see the fight if he loses to Beterbiev getting older. He coming off a major injury as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happened moving forward. But I ain't got no issue to that. He preferred the belts. Beterbiev, his people said the same thing. He'd rather fight Bivol than fight Canelo. So, obviously they chasing belts and they ain't chasing money. But with the belts, Canelo could come. It's for undisputed. Canelo can be undisputed at 68 and 75. I mean, it's a risk, but he's still talking about fighting Alexander Usyk for God's sake. So I mean, I don't have no issue with it. And I mean, that fight is, we already see him dominate Canelo. We being real. Do we really need to see it again? I'm just being real. Do we really need to see it again? So that's my take on it. But yeah, for the money, cool, But you get past Beterbiev, then that ain't out the realm of possibility. Then he can turn around and call out. He could turn around and call out, Canelo. So I mean, it is what it is. But Beterbiev and Bivol, that's a great fight. Anytime them Europeans, especially them Eastern Europeans hop in the ring, um, anytime they hop in the ring with each other, it's fireworks. Trust me, it's fireworks. Anytime. So it's gonna be a good fight, and I don't think it's gonna be easy for Beterbiev. I don't see him walking through Dmitry Bivol like any other opponent. It's undisputed, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be an uphill battle for him, for both of them. Bivol younger, you know what I'm saying? And, Bivol been fighting, good competition for quite some time right now. A lot of people don't remember HBO, he's fighting stiff, really good competition. He just wasn't up there bum bashing and shit. He's fighting, really good competition. So yeah, he more than well prepared. It wasn't surprising he beat Canelo. It was surprising he got a fair shake. I just didn't think he's aggressive enough to knock Canelo out, and that proved to be true in they fight. He wasn't aggressive enough. Bivol just Bivol gonna let the game come to him. That's the main thing. Bivol gonna let the game come to him. That's one thing he not gonna go out there and take it. He gonna take what you give him, nothing more, nothing too much less. If anything, he gonna take less than what you give, but he gonna take the right amount of what you give him. He gonna take the right amount of what you give him. So and that's the main thing with him. So, but it's gonna be a barn burner. It ain't like he can't, if he get past Beterbiev, he can't go back. Even if he lose, still beat Canelo. Still beat Canelo. Still beat Canelo. So even if he lose, but we're gonna get Canelo an excuse not to get in the ring with him and kind of give him a cop out. I would be surprised if they already talked about this. I won't be surprised they already talked about this. He probably knew, probably wasn't getting it, but he chasing belts. And you gotta respect it. He chasing belts. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, I wonder did he ever get paid for Canelo? That's my thing. I wonder did he ever get paid? I'm pretty sure he did. But I'm pretty sure he did, but like I said, him and Beterbiev can be the fight of the decade. Honestly, that's the type of fight that they could have. Canelo could take on a winner, or he can just get the hell up out of there and not fight neither one of them. I ain't mad at it. Ain't nobody asked Canelo to go up there and fight Bivol. That's one thing in boxing. They know they do it to the T. They know they give us, they go out their way to give us fights that we ain't asked for. They specialize in that in boxing. If fans want this, they're gonna go completely the opposite way. If fans wanted Mikey and Lomachenko, Mikey turned around and then fought. He turned around and moved up to a class and fight Errol Spence instead. I might ask for that shit. Kell Brook could have fought Jesse Vargas and been undisputed and put himself in position for a Pacquiao fight. My nigga went up 2A class and fought Triple G. They known for doing that shit, this type of shit in boxing. They know. They know. But like I said, they chasing greatness. They ain't chasing the bag, and I respect it. But everybody in boxing, everybody doing stuff for the bag. I ain't mad at it. But at some point, we need to be chasing greatness, fellas. Floyd put so much emphasis on money and the O. Everybody trying to keep the O and get money Get the highest money. The promoters getting the highest, paying the highest money for low level fights because they're scared fighters gonna go somewhere else. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Your subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time for one time. Peace.